People 7. Welcome, beloved soul, to this sacred space where spirit whispers and intuition awakens. I am truly honored by your presence today, and I thank you from the depths of my heart for joining me in this moment of divine connection. Before we begin, I call upon Spirit, my guides, and the universal energies of light and truth to bless this reading. May the messages that flow through be clear, uplifting, and aligned with your highest good. This is a general collective reading, so please remember to take only what resonates with your soul and lovingly release what doesn't. The energies present may speak directly to you, or they may be intended for someone else who is walking a parallel path. Now, as I draw the first card, I'm immediately met with the heavy vibrations of frustration and emotional turmoil. Spirit reveals that many of you watching are currently standing at the edge of a personal storm. There's something weighing heavily on your heart. You may be feeling anxious, restless, or even a little lost, as if the winds of change are howling around you but offering no clear direction. I see an image of a lone figure standing atop a jagged cliff, isolated, unsupported, burdened by a decision that must be made alone. This decision is no small matter. It is wrapped in uncertainty and shadow, yet it is one you must face. Spirit acknowledges how exhausting this process has been for you. There's a sense of emotional solitude. Perhaps you feel as though no one truly understands your struggle, or worse, that those you once leaned on have stepped away. But here is where the light begins to break through. The falling leaves I see in the cards are not signs of loss, they are symbols of release. The old is crumbling. The winter of your soul is nearing its end. You are on the cusp of a powerful rebirth, where endings become beginnings and pain becomes wisdom. Something within your current reality is coming to a natural close. A job, a relationship, a way of thinking, and the universe is making space for something new, something aligned with who you are becoming. In the recent past, I'm shown the energy of a dark-haired woman. She may be someone in your life who once guided or assisted you, or perhaps she's been more of an obstacle than a help. Spirit shows that this figure has been part of your plans, but her presence now feels restrictive, even heavy. There is a symbolic railing, a barrier suggesting that someone may be unknowingly or deliberately standing in the way of your forward motion. This person could be blocking your growth, your abundance, or your sense of freedom. Yet Spirit reassures, this is only temporary. As we move into the energies of the future, the Fool card makes its sacred appearance. And with it comes a powerful reminder, this is your time to step into the unknown. A brand new chapter awaits, and though the path ahead may not be clearly marked, your soul already knows the way. Your intuition is awakening. Trust it. Let it guide your choices. You don't need the approval or validation of others. You are the seeker. You are the light. You are the alchemist of your own transformation. I am now pulling additional messages from the Sorceress Tarot to further illuminate your path. And here we have the Ten of Pentacles, a stunning confirmation of what Spirit has already shown. The end of a financial or material cycle is near. Many of you may be preparing to leave behind a job, retire, or completely shift your career path. There is a sense of finality, but it is wrapped in abundance. This change may come with a settlement, a financial reward, or a long-awaited breakthrough. Spirit wants you to know what's ending is doing so to bring greater prosperity into your life. But alongside all this transition, I sense the lingering shadow of anxiety, and this too, Spirit sees. You've been overthinking, trapped in mental loops, perhaps even battling your own thoughts. Every challenge feels larger than life, but you are not alone in this. Spirit stands beside you, ready to guide you gently through the fog. So breathe, beautiful soul. You are not at the end, you are at the beginning of something wondrous. Let go of what no longer serves you. Embrace the unknown. Trust your intuition. And prepare to walk through the sacred door that is opening before you. If you feel this reading in your spirit, stay with me, there is more to come. Let's continue to explore what Spirit has in store for you. As we continue to open this sacred message from Spirit, a deeper truth begins to unfold, one that may feel heavy to the heart, but is necessary for your soul's growth and healing. The energies surrounding you reveal a time of intense anxiety, sleepless nights, and the lingering echo of a deep emotional wound. Spirit shows me the Ten of Swords, a card that speaks of painful endings, betrayal, and a final release from a situation that has long drained your spirit. This was no ordinary hardship. This was a soul wound, one that may have involved deception, secrets kept in shadows, or even the sharp sting of being backstabbed by someone you trusted. You may have walked through a storm of disillusionment, realizing that something or someone you relied on was not what it seemed. And for many of you, this ending was not chosen, it was forced upon you. A job lost, a trust broken, a sudden legal matter resolved, not in your favor. Spirit whispers, you did not lose, you were redirected. Though it felt like a defeat, what truly ended here was a cycle of suffering. You have done the bravest thing a soul can do. You've walked away from what no longer serves your light. This letting go may have come at a cost, but it is also the gateway to your healing. Now, Spirit places the King of Cups on your path, a guiding figure in this chapter. This could be a mentor, a doctor, a counselor, or someone who has offered you emotional support while you've navigated these turbulent waters. For some of you, this figure may symbolize your own need for healing, a moment where you were called to focus on your mental, emotional, or physical health. There may have been health concerns or the need to seek professional insight to help you cope with the overwhelming grief that followed the betrayal. In this sacred space, I also sense the energy of the Queen of Cups, and her cup is empty. Her tears are the tears you have shed. Her sorrow mirrors your own. Spirit acknowledges your pain. You've cried in silence. You've questioned your worth. You've carried the weight of endings with no closure. You may have even slipped into a period of depression or emotional exhaustion. But know this, your heart has not broken in vain. It has broken open to let the light back in. As your mind continues to process all that's happened, the Four of Pentacles appears. This card tells me that you're clinging tightly to your resources, and perhaps your sense of security has been deeply shaken. There is fear around finances, concern about bills, income, or how you'll sustain yourself. Some of you are thinking of returning to school or learning a new skill to shift your path. Spirit sees your worry, but also wants you to know that this fear is not your forever. It is simply the shadow of change. In fact, the appearance of both the Ten of Swords and Four of Pentacles points toward the possibility that you may have lost a job, and not just lost it, but perhaps felt betrayed by the way it ended. It wasn't fair. It wasn't right, but again, it was necessary. The soul contracts have been completed. The karmic lesson has been learned. Now, as we turn toward the future, light begins to return to your path. The Four of Wands rises a powerful symbol of stability, celebration, and new foundations. Though your present may feel uncertain, Spirit promises that your efforts will not go unnoticed. You are moving into a period where you'll work with others again, possibly in a team, a supportive community, or even a new household. This card also hints at a change in residence, a relocation, or the beginning of a home life that feels more aligned with your soul's peace. And then, sweet soul, the Six of Cups appears, a gentle and nostalgic energy. This card brings with it reunion, renewal, and blessings from the past. An opportunity may arise from someone you once worked with, or a return to a former career path you once loved. There's also a strong message for some of you. You may be called to serve others, especially in a healing, teaching, or nurturing role. Spirit may be guiding you toward children, caregiving, or mentorship. You are being asked to use the pain you've endured to offer hope and support to those who now walk the path you've survived. So breathe into this moment. Though your journey has tested you, it has also awakened your strength. You are not broken, you are becoming whole in a new way. The old world is crumbling behind you, and a new one is waiting to welcome you. Stay with me, dear soul. There is more to be revealed. Spirit is not done speaking yet. As the energies continue to reveal themselves, Spirit gently shifts our attention toward a more nurturing space, one that centers around family, healing, and purpose. After walking through the shadows of betrayal and emotional exhaustion, there is now a calling, a soft, persistent whisper from the universe guiding you towards something meaningful, something deeply aligned with your heart and soul. For many of you, this season of transition has gifted you with something precious, time. Time to reconnect with your loved ones, with your children, or perhaps even with your inner child. You may find yourself drawn more than ever to family matters, or to the idea of creating stability for the next generation. And this is no coincidence, for Spirit shows that your path forward is one of mentorship, teaching, and compassionate leadership. The Hermit card emerges now, a sacred symbol of inner wisdom and retreat. Spirit shows that you've stepped away from the noise, the confusion, the external chaos, and are now walking a more solitary yet soul-led path. This time of solitude is not loneliness, it is divine preparation. You are being spiritually prepared to lead others, not from ego, but from experience. You've been through the darkness, and now you carry a lantern of light that can guide others home. You may be stepping into a consulting role, offering your insights and skills in a freelance or self-led way. There is an energy of independence here, of branching off from outdated systems and working without a boss, on your own terms. Perhaps you are even building your own business, or creating a platform from which to share your gifts. The Hermit reminds you, you already have the wisdom, you already are the guide. The Knight of Pentacles appears next, and this is powerful. Spirit shows that you are willing to do the work. Your energy is steady, focused, and determined. You may even be open to relocating or traveling for a new opportunity. This card is also a symbol of loyalty and diligence. You are someone who shows up, who commits, who builds with integrity. That effort will not go unnoticed. In several visions, Spirit shows children surrounding you in the imagery of the Four of Wands, the Six of Cups, and even symbolically within the energetic field. This tells me that your future may involve working with youth, mentoring, or guiding those who are just beginning their journey. You may be called into a role as a teacher, trainer, coach, or counselor, someone who imparts wisdom and fosters growth. The appearance of the King of Pentacles, paired with the Hierophant, speaks of great stability and authority. The job or role that awaits you will not only offer emotional fulfillment, but financial abundance as well. This is not a temporary gig, it is a long-term commitment, rooted in tradition and grounded in tangible reward. You may find yourself in a structured environment, perhaps within education, spiritual organizations, or even financial institutions. The Hierophant, ruled by Taurus, calls us to sacred learning and sacred teaching. This is not just about information, it's about wisdom, transmission. You will be trusted to guide others through complexity with clarity. This could also mean you're stepping into a role as a spiritual teacher, advisor, or someone who holds ceremonial or leadership space within your community. Spirit shows owls gathering around you, symbols of wisdom, quiet power, and the ability to see through illusions. You will carry a lot of responsibility in this new phase, but not in a burdensome way. Rather, in a purposeful and soul-aligned way. There may be moments of travel, of reaching new people or places, but at the heart of it is a stable foundation, a chance to plant roots and grow something beautiful. The repeated themes of mentorship, education, healing, and stability are clear. You are entering a phase where your past pain becomes your greatest source of power, and your story becomes the light that leads others. So breathe, dear soul. The trials you've endured have not broken you, they have initiated you. You are being called into your true role, one that blends compassion with wisdom, leadership with humility. And Spirit is walking every step of this path beside you. Stay with me. More truths are still to unfold. And so we arrive at the final revelations of this sacred message, and Spirit wants to acknowledge something important. You've come so far. You've carried burdens that were not yours to bear. You've endured endings that shattered your sense of safety. And yes, all of it has caused tremendous anxiety. But now, the wheel is turning. The cards speak clearly. You are releasing the past, stepping out of a situation that no longer honors your light. There may even be a financial settlement or compensation tied to this departure, a final gift from Spirit as you close this chapter with grace. The time has come to move toward a path that feels more aligned, more purposeful, and more soul-fulfilling. I now draw from the Fairy Tarot, and the first card to appear is none other than the Justice card. This is no coincidence. Spirit is guiding you toward balance, clarity, and rightful outcome. For some of you, there may be a legal matter at hand, whether it's a contract, a dispute, or the finalizing of something official. You are reminded to speak your truth, act with integrity, and read every detail with care. This card assures you, you will win in the end. What is fair and meant for you cannot be taken from you. This justice energy also signals a new agreement, a new role, a new contract, a new life structure that will soon be solidified. So remain grounded, wise, and intentional. Your time is coming. Next, Spirit blesses us with the Two of Spring, also known as the Two of Wands, a card of vision, partnerships, and bold new beginnings. You are being called to co-create your future with those who share your dreams. This is your chance to bring something beautiful into form through your creativity, discipline, and alignment. There may be travel, there may be relocation, but most of all, there is movement forward and upward. You are leaving the old behind and stepping fully into your power. And then comes the Awakening card, also known as the Hanged Man, but here it carries not the energy of stagnation, but of spiritual realignment. Spirit asks you to pause, to reflect, and to shift your perspective. You may feel like you're in a moment of waiting, and that's okay. Divine timing is at play. There may be a sacrifice required, a relocation, a release, or a surrender, but this is not loss. It is sacred trade. You are trading fear for purpose, delay for destiny, wounds for wisdom. The vision is becoming clear. This new path will not only be stable, it will be deeply meaningful. Whether it's teaching, mentoring, consulting, or guiding your soul mission is unfolding now. The Four of Wands reappears to confirm this. It brings messages of victory, establishment, and long-term foundation. A new home, a new role, a new purpose, all of it is aligning piece by piece for your highest good. So, dear soul, know this. You are being prepared for something greater. The past may have hurt, but it was never meant to define you. It was meant to refine you. You are stepping into your truth, and Spirit is walking with you, whispering, "It's safe to begin again." If this reading resonated with your heart, I invite you to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Your energy, your presence, and your voice are sacred here. Feel free to leave a comment below and let me know how this message spoke to your soul. Thank you for spending this moment in the light with me. Until we meet again, may your path be blessed, your spirit be strong, and your journey be guided by love and truth. Take care, radiant soul. Goodbye for now.